Okay, students, lesson number 5, plants in the surroundings. In the last video, we have done the parts of the plant. Now we will do the roots, shoot, leaves. Okay, my dear students. Look here, these are roots. These are roots. The part of the plant which remains under the ground is called its root. The part of the plant which remains under the ground is called its root. The part of the plant which is above the ground is called shoot. The part of the plant, look here, the part of the plant which is above the ground is called its shoot. The shoot consists of leaves, stem, branches, flowers and fruits. Each of these parts has a special job to do. Number 1, roots. Now we'll do about roots. Number 1, roots grow under the ground so they cannot be seen from outside. Roots grow under the ground so they cannot be seen from outside. Roots hold the plant firmly in the soil. Who hold the plant in the soil? Roots. They help the plants to stand up even if there is strong wind. It holds the plant. It holds the plant tightly. Roots move down into the earth in search of water. Roots move down into the earth in search of water. Function of roots. Root absorbs water and minerals from the soil. It holds a plant up. They absorb water and minerals from the soil. Radish, carrot and beetroot are some edible roots. Radish, carrot, beetroot are the edible roots. Okay, my dear students, roots are of two types. There are two types of roots: fibrous roots, tap roots. Fibrous roots, tap roots. Underline number 1, fibrous roots. Some plants have many small roots. Look here. These are very small roots growing from the end of the stem. These roots are called fibrous roots. Grass and wheat have fibrous roots. Tell me 2 examples of fibrous roots. Grass and wheat. Okay. Grass and wheat are the examples of fibrous roots. Number 2, tap roots. Some plants have a thick root growing into the soil. Several thinner roots grow from this thick root. You have seen from the one main root, smaller thinner roots are coming out. This main thick root is called the tap root. This main thick root is called the tap root. Mango and neem trees have this type of roots. Tell me 2 examples of tap roots. Mango and neem. 2 examples of fibrous roots. Grass and wheat. Now we'll do stem. What we'll do? We'll do stem. The stem is the main part of the shoot. The stem helps the plant to stand erect. It carries water and minerals from the roots to the other parts of the plants. What it does? It carries water and minerals from the roots to the other parts of the plants. Okay, it helps the plants to stand erect. Who helps the plant to stand erect? Stem. Neem tree is called the miracle tree. Which tree is called the miracle tree? Neem tree. Plants like sweet potato and sugarcane store food in their stem. Sweet potato, sugarcane. Sweet potato, sugarcane. Blow your mind, students. What are tendrils? What are tendrils? You will write the answer. What are tendrils? Tendrils are the thin thread-like grows on the stems or leaves of climbing plants. What are tendrils? Tendrils are the thin thread-like grows on the stems or leaves of climbing plants. Different plants have different types of stem. Trees have a thick and woody stem called trunk. Shrubs have a thin and woody stem. Okay, students, herbs have a thin and green stem. Climbers have a thin green and very soft stem. Okay, now we have done stem. It helps the plant to stand erect. It carries water and minerals from the roots to other parts of the plant. Now we'll do leaf. What we'll do? Leaves. Look here. This is the leaf. This is the leaf. This is the leaf apex. This is the leaf apex. This is the leaf blade. This is the leaf blade. And this is the main vein. This is the main vein. These are side veins. These are side veins. This is the stomata. This is the stomata. And this is the stalk. This is the stalk. Structure of a leaf. This is the structure of a leaf. Okay, you will draw in the copy also. This is the stalk. This is the stomata. This is the main vein. This is the side veins. This is the leaf blade. And this is the leaf apex. Okay, students, leaves, underline. Different plants have leaves of different shapes and sizes. The leaves of nearly all plants are green in color. You have seen what's the color of the plant? What is the color of the leaf? It is green. Why it is green? Due to presence of a green pigment called chlorophyll, because chlorophyll is present in the leaf. Leaves contain a green pigment called chlorophyll, which helps them to make their food. Now we'll do structure of a leaf. All leaves have some basic parts. The stalk attaches the leaf to the branch of the tree. Look here, this is the stalk. This is the stalk. This is the stalk. The stalk attaches the leaf to the branch of the tree. The flat, broad part of the leaf is called leaf blade. In the middle of the leaf is the main vein. This is the main vein. Many side veins branch out from the main vein. On the underside of the leaf are present tiny openings called stomata. Okay, see, small pores are present on the surface of the leaf. We call it stomata, and it helps to breathe. It helps in breathing. Understood? Functions of leaves. Leaves are the most important part of the plant. They prepare food for the whole plant. So they are also called the food factory of the plant. Why we call it the food factory of the plant? Because leaves prepare food for the whole plant. So we call them the food factory of the plant. The process by which plants make their food in the presence of air, water and sunlight is called photosynthesis. What is photosynthesis? The process by which plants make their food in the presence of air, water and sunlight is called photosynthesis. This is the diagram of the photosynthesis. See, chlorophyll. Why leaves are green? Due to presence of green pigment called chlorophyll. Carbon dioxide they take, then they give out oxygen in the presence of sunlight. Okay, they can ask you in the exam, draw the structure of a leaf, draw the photosynthesis. Okay, revise for 5 minutes. Leaves exchange gases through tiny pores present on the underside of the leaves called stomata. Tiny pores present on the surface is called stomata, and they help in breathing. They take in carbon dioxide and give out oxygen. Leaves like mint and spinach store food inside them. We eat the leaves of mint and spinach, saag, palak, methi. Okay, students, revise for 5 minutes: roots, stem and leaves.